Howdy y'all, this is Daniel Nicholson with Nicholson Farms. In today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of planting to get our pasture ready for kidding season. We're only about 6 weeks away. I want to give those nannies a little more to eat as the colder months are coming in. So y'all stick with us. We're going to get everything fed up real quick and we're going to get back to this little project. So this pasture behind me is what we're going to be working on today. It's right at about 2 acres. It's mostly Bermuda grass and weeds, summer weeds. So all that's going to die out this winter. And so I want to go in and plant some oats. I had a little bit of oats left over from planting the food plots, and also my granddad gave us some oats that he harvested last year. So we're going to put that in the spreader, spread it on there. But first we got to get everything bush hogged. I want to get that grass as low as possible, just so that seed can get all the way to the ground. We're supposed to have some rain coming in the next 2 days, so hopefully get rained on and start sprouting. And once it cools off, maybe I won't have to feed as much hay and as much grain. So we're gonna do that. The reason I'm using this pasture is because I've got this decent sized barn behind me. Allows the goats to have a spot to get dry, pretty warm, sunlight. And then also I've got this small pen right here that I can put a couple nannies in if they're having trouble bonding with their babies or whatnot. So we're going to get the bush hog hooked up to the tractor and we're going to go ahead and get started bush hogging this. So y'all stick with us. bush hogging done. We're really trying to do a couple things by doing that. Number one is a worm management standpoint. We're opening that canopy of grass. We're taking that away, letting the soil dry out. It's gonna kill those worm eggs. And also, I just took the horses off of here, so the whole time they were eating this grass, they were taking the worm eggs out of the grass and killing the worms, so disrupting that life cycle of that worm. One other thing is small, but it does help sometimes. By cutting this and not baling in their hay for feeding the animal eating it, you're adding a little bit of nutrients back to this soil, because that plant has nutrients in it. With cutting it, laying it on top of the ground, some of that nutrients will return to the soil. So that's why I really wanted to bush hog this before I spread seed on it, just to knock out all those at one time. So we're gonna hook up the spreader. We're gonna put some seed in it. I'm gonna put a little more seed than what I did on my oats, bare ground for the deer food plots. We're gonna do a little bit more just because it has to compete with this native grass. So y'all stick around and we're gonna get to doing that. Got the oats loaded up. It's time to go spread them on the pasture. It's right at 2 acres, so it should take about 65 pounds. So we're gonna get it spread out, and hopefully we get some rain soon, and it'll start germinating. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us this afternoon. We got the pasture bush hogged. It'll be less weeds in here, so I'll be able to see the baby goats when they're born on this pasture a little bit better. It also gives the opportunity for that ground to dry out a little more, continue to take that worm load off of this little pasture, and it'll allow those seeds to get a little bit of better chance to germinate. They won't be competing with the natural grasses as much. It's starting to get cool here. Grass is starting to turn a little yellow, not yet all the way, but it'll help out. And so there won't be anything else on this pasture until the nannies come down here in about 5 weeks, and then they should be down here about a week before they start kidding. We got a little more work to do in this pasture. I got plans to add on to my barn before then. We'll see if that happens, but I for sure need to clean up the barn area, set up a couple more catch pens in case I have nannies that have trouble kidding. And I think that's going to be about it for today. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with us. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to grow this channel, and we'd greatly appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified next time we post a video. And also leave us a comment so we can interact back with you. And we really appreciate it, and we'll see y'all on the next one.